The Boogeyman is Here. Hayano Queen.
Do you want to know something I don't understand? I don't understand. How on earth that Amazon is somehow the worst at predicting when deliveries are going to happen. Oh my god, I knew you were going to do that. You prat. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Oh my god, I knew you were going to do that. You are a prat. I love you, but you're a prat. Oh my god, you're my baby, but you're a prat. Oh, darling. Why do I have to baby-proof everything for you? I can't keep baby-proofing everything for you. If you knock that off
Shiny.
again. Oh. Hello. Oh. Amazon always messes up the delivery. Always messes up the delivery time. Cat misbehaving, rabbit misbehaving. Funny ultimatum thing. This stream is just starting. I was just wandering around. Yeah. Hello, terrific Ivan. Welcome in, welcome in. So, yeah, Benoy has found that if she gets really annoyed with her water bottle, she can just kick it, like go round the other side and kick it off. To which this helps no one because she cannot drink from it if it's on the floor. But if it's not coming out of the bottle, she gets, like, fast enough for her because she forgets to drink until the very last minute. She will walk around where it's attached to and thump it with her back legs. Which, by the way, she has to do this multiple times because her back legs are kind of fucked from arthritis because of how old she is. She's like, I think she's like 9 or 10 years old. And hold on, let me switch because I'm basically fucking. This is the entire stream, dude. Hi. Hey, hi, hello, my name is Hayano. So she goes round the edge of the cage, like, no problem here, right? She goes around the edge of the cage, and she always, without fail, kicks it off. And she has to kick it several times. Thank you. Oh, goodness gracious. Thank you for following Cotton Cinders. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. And thank you for following Terrific Ivan 2017. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for I hope you're having a wonderful day and thank you for following. Anyway, so she gets super pissed off that water isn't coming out of it fast enough. But I can't give her a bowl. Okay, here's the thing. People are always like, oh, give your rabbit a water bowl or one of those bowls that dispenses water into it. The issue with that is she will just sit in the water. She will sit in the water. I cannot leave her with that because she will sit in the water. So all of those pearl clutchers being like, your rabbit shouldn't have a water bottle, she should have free-flowing access to water. I don't think you understand how much of an idiot my rabbit is. She has the survival instincts of a blob. She has arthritis in her back legs, but continues to kick things. She has arthritis in her back legs, and then continues to put herself only on the plastic bits of like her enclosure, which by the way, she doesn't have to stay in her enclosure. She has free roam. I've totally like I've rabbit proofed. She has an enclosure to sleep in if she wants to go into it. She can come out anytime she likes. Half of the time she's just sat inside her cage, sat on her toilet. She refuses to get up. And I'm like, come on, baby, I've got all of these toys out and about for you. And she's like, no. So I can't leave her with a water tray. I've tried. She will just sit in the water tray instead. And the chance of her getting hypothermia is ridiculous. Rabbit owner rad stream, truly. But recently, as I said, she's realized she can get out of her little guy. She can get out of her little guy enclosure because she's always been able to. But she's realized she can go around it, and when she's really annoyed at her water bottle, she can like kick it with her back legs. Now again, she has arthritis in her back legs, so she will always do 2 little test tap kicks. And every time I look at her and I go, no, please don't do that. You're gonna remove your water bottle, and then you're not gonna be able to drink from it because it's gonna be on the floor. It relies on gravity, my dear. And she always turns around, looks at me, thumps her foot, and then kicks it off anyway. And when people say rabbits can't understand you, Hayano. Rabbits don't know what you're talking about. Rabbits can't interact with you like that. I know she's being a little shit. I know. Anyway, yes, sorry. Totally got distracted with that rant. Hello. I didn't even say hellos. So, hello. Hi, Kai. Hello, Tokyo. Welcome in. Hi, Lilith. Hello. Hi, Aito. Hi, Nero. Welcome in. Hayano Zatsu. What a treat indeed, Hayano Zatsu. And hello, Narrator XC. Welcome in. Hello. And also hello, Terrific. Welcome in. This is a creature with an understanding of spite. Yes. This is a creature with an understanding of spite, and she learnt from the best, I'd like to say. Favorite Mario princess? Honestly, when I was younger, I would have said Rosalina every day. But, like, in my heart, I'm, like, beginning to realize that I'm probably a little bit more like Daisy than I'd like to admit. So, Daisy. Not to say Peach isn't cute, okay? I think Peach suffers from the curse of everyone thinks she's overrated, so people don't, like, do anything. Like people like doing art of her and stuff, but a lot of the time people, like, prefer one of the other princesses because, like, oh, she's overrated, quote unquote. But, like, I don't think she's that overrated. I'm gonna level with you. I think she suffers from the same issue as, like, everyone thinks she's overrated, but she's really not. I think Peach deserves some more love, because Peach is actually really, like, really funny. And one of my first DS games was the Peach, like, emotion. I just like women, to be honest with you. Peach, my love, truly. Super Princess Peach and Showtime? Yes. So I have not played Showtime, I will say, but I have played Super Princess Peach. Yes. Hello, Noah Bob. Welcome in. Just as I thought, basic. Listen. All women are good. Alright? All women are beautiful. We don't need to argue about which woman is the best, because all women All women. Thank you for the follow, Noah Bob. Welcome in, welcome in. Also, thank you, Terrific Ivan, for your point taxes. They will definitely go back into the community and not into my pocket to eat when nobody is watching. All women are queens! Yes, in my heart. All fictional women are queens in my heart. Noah Bob, thank you for redeeming your point taxes. They will definitely go back into the community and not into my pocket where I can eat them. Aito, thank you for redeeming your point taxes. They will definitely go back into the community and not where I will eat them when no one's looking. Because, sugar cubes! Oh, everyone's doing their point taxes. Excellent. Everyone's doing their point taxes. I will hydrate though. Thank you, Noah. I will in fact hydrate. And Lilith, thank you for your point taxes. They will definitely go back into the community and not into my pocket where I will definitely not eat them while no one's looking. More yummy sugar cubes indeed. I actually enjoyed Mario Kart World. Strange epiphany, I understand. I know a lot of people didn't really like it because Mario Kart Deluxe. But I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I remember first discovering sugar cubes as a kid, and that day I became a horse and started eating them one by one. I think that's a universal experience, because I definitely remember doing that as well. Hello, Sai. I hope you're having a wonderful day. It's nice to see you. So, little rundown. I will be leaving you. I'm sorry. I will be leaving you, from tomorrow. I will not be streaming, so I will be gone. I will be gone until the 9th, and I will not be streaming till 10. The 10th, the Monday back. And on the Monday back, we'll be doing a Zatsu to like talk about shit I did during my time away. But I will be no internet available. So, no internet available. I will be scheduling some stuff, so there will be stuff going on and stuff going up. But because I am going to be going offline for about half a week, do not forget about me. Don't forget about my heart, okay? I understand. I understand if you have other Oshis to watch in the meantime, but please don't forget about me in your heart. No, I'm joking. I will, if you're interested, and if you're not in it, hold on. Exclamation mark, Discord. Thank you so much for the follow, Ursus Mori? Maybe Ursus. Hold on. Exclamation mark, Discord. Discord, for those while I'm gone, I have a hashtag Hayano Oshis, Hayano Oshis chat, and whenever someone I watch goes live, it goes in there. So while I'm gone, check out some of my Oshis, because they're very lovable and very, very sweet. And maybe you'll see me lurking in chat when I do have Wi-Fi. But yes. Who are you? I'm new here. Well, hey, hi, hello, my name is Hayano, and I am technically I'm a human who pacted with an Earth spirit, so I'm technically now part Earth spirit, and the way that has manifested is in giving me cow-like features. So, if you see someone calling me a cowgirl, they're technically right, and they can do so. However, in my heart of hearts, no, I'm an Earth spirit. And this is my cafe. People tend to find my cafe or stumble upon it when they feel like maybe they need it, maybe they need a place to rest, maybe they need a place to relax, maybe they need a place to hang out. But that's it, basically. So that's who I am. And contractually, now that you've listened to me for more than Check's watch 5 minutes, I am now your Oshi. Deal with it. Mori is fine. Excellent. I just got here and I will probably forget. Yes, that's fine. Leaving us for 5 days isn't too bad for a break. Yes, I understand. Yeah, I listen. Some people are like, 5 days isn't bad. And other people are like, 5 days? You're leaving us for 5 days? How dare you? And I'm like, I understand. Hello, Captuna. Welcome in. How you doing today? Salutations indeed, my dear. Good place to sunbathe is on the roof of the cafe, yes. It's always sunny, except when it's not. 5 days is a tragedy. I'm joking, we get that you have a life. Yeah. Yeah. All I heard was cow and cafe. Where's my beefacino? I'll get to making drinks later. The grass is green, the sky is blue. Indeed, things are good here. But it does rain sometimes. Most VTubers I watch stream. Optional. Hey, it's hard to keep up on everything, you know? It's very hard to keep up on everything that comes with being a streamer. Thank you for the follow, Addison loves you. Welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Gives a bad Yelp review. Oh, honey. There's no Yelp page for this cafe. Your model is so pretty. Wow. Oh, thank you so much, Addison. I hope you're having, like I said, I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you'd like to check out my artist, it's down below in the credits panel. It is the customizable model by Sens. They did a fantastic job with it, and it's so cute. No Yelp and no help, indeed. There is no help or leaving either. You can leave. You can leave if you want to. I'm just saying. It's not like I'm gonna be upset or anything. It's not like I'm gonna care or anything. The Cow Cafe wiki. Imagine I had a Cow Cafe wiki. Oh, Pollo. I have to say Pollo after all of my sentences now, Pollo. That's unfortunate, Pollo. God damn it, I keep forgetting this is a toggle I have, Pollo. A toggle? A Twitch redeem, Pollo. That's the correct words for it, Pollo. However, I do think having a Cow Cafe wiki would be very fun, Pollo. How big do you have to be, Pollo, as like a streamer in order to... Shiny. Yes, shiny. How big of a streamer do you have to be in order to have a wiki, Pollo? Should that be like our goal eventually, Pollo? I think most streamers just end up on the collective VTuber wiki, Pollo. Okay. I could aim for that, Pollo. I'll slowly aim to be good enough, Pollo. I mean, you can create a wiki, right, Pollo? I have no idea, Pollo. Whenever a superfan dedicates the time, Pollo. How the hell did I sound? How did I sound like a vibration? How the hell did I just make a vibration sound? I just somehow like made like a that became a vibration. What? Pollo? What, Pollo? It depends if you have a viewer that likes wikis and makes one for you, Pollo. I feel bad asking people to do stuff, Pollo. Like I don't want people to have to do work for me, Pollo. I'll just figure it out myself for you. 2.5 stars. The burst is nice, but coffee subpar. That probably makes sense, Poyo. I'm not gonna lie, Poyo. I need a Keurig, Poyo. The Poyo thing reminds me of a Doctor Who character who started her sentence with Chan and ended them with Do. Ah, Poyo. Also, hello, no more badges. Hello, Poyo. Also, the one Thai man. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome in. Poyo. Hayano makes the best cappuccino. Yeah, I do, Poyo. Actually, no, I'm just latte, Poyo. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good time here. Genuinely, Poyo. I hope you have a wonderful time here, Poyo. Lattes are the best drink I make, Poyo. Mainly because I have to make a latte most of the time when I see my grandparents, Poyo. There's actually this funny video that I have on my phone, Poyo, but I didn't put it on the internet because it's me flesh mech behind Hayano, Poyo. I mean, it's just my hand, but like, I don't know. I'm conscious about immersion breaking, but behind the flesh mech behind Hayano, Poyo. But it's me slamming. You know how you get your grandparents will sneak like a 5 or 10 pound note into your hand when you go to your grandparents and you leave and they try and sneak money into your hand. My grandparents gave me like a bag of 20p's, Poyo. They gave me a bag of 20p's, Poyo, and it weighed it was like a palm-sized bag that I slammed down on the table. It was very funny, Poyo. 20p's? No, like 20p coins. Like just a bunch of them. I think it was like £7 worth. So I was like, damn. That's a lot of coins.
Shiny
Indeed. Even when it's 30F, I want a frozen chocolate or mocha iced coffee. Iced coffee is good. I like iced coffee. I'm like slowly learning how to make iced coffee at home. Jars. I've learnt that like a jar is like the best way to make any like shaken coffee, because like you can put the ice in it and then you put the coffee in it and then you put the milk in it and then and it's funny. It makes a little clinky noise, but don't put too much ice in it, and make sure you give your shot of espresso a chance to cool down, because you don't want to explode the glass. You do not want to explode the glass, Poyo. I love it when grandparents give you a birthday card full of money and when you opened it, but pretend you hadn't seen it fall out and appreciate the card, Poyo. That's very real. That's very real, Poyo. I'm very lucky to have both of my grandparents still alive, Poyo. I understand that not everyone has that ability. So you know. I'm very lucky in that way, and I count myself as very blessed. So, like I said, the only reason I'm particularly good at making lattes is because my grandmother Hayano really likes lattes or like frothy cappuccinos, and they're the only reason I know how to make those drinks, because I didn't want her to have to continue going to like a Costa before she came to like our place. So I learned how to make them just like exactly how she likes them, so she didn't have to like spend like the extra money for like the coffee. Yeah, I get it. There's a lot of reasons why people like don't get to spend as much time with their grandparents, and I'm kind of aware and conscious of that, because I don't want to stress people out or anything. I don't want Oh, I don't wanna, like, rub my privilege of having them still in their face.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chutoy, for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Europe is full of Hayanos? Maybe. Maybe. Do you think there's just, like, a bunch of Hayanos out there? Maybe. You know what? I'd like to say there's probably a lot of people who come close to Hayano, but not completely Hayano, you know? I'm not like 100% unique in the things I do or the way I am. I think there's a lot of people who have had similar experiences in similar ways to me, you know? I think humans are a lot more alike than, like, you think. So maybe, just maybe, by hanging out with me, maybe you have a little bit more of Hayano inside you too. That was meant to be, like, nice, but I don't think anyone wants Hayano inside them. Why did I say it like that? Oh God! Why did I say it like that? Why did I say it like that? No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that for
What?
you. Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I meant that in the nice way, in the sweet way, in the. No, don't say that. Oh, okay. Let's just reset. Let's just reset. Reset chat. Reset chat. In November, crazy. Listen, look at me. I mean in the way of maybe I've left a profound impact upon you, you know? A profound piece of my soul has been given to you, and you will treat everyone a little bit gentler or a little bit kinder in the way that you treat others. Thank you for the hydrate, Sai. I'm gonna shut up now. Thank you for the hydrate. Yes, a little Hayano. I'm now 2% Hayano. Yes. And I like to think that, like, the more I spend time with other people, it's like we swap little pieces of ourselves. So, like, maybe I'm 2% Aito with the amount, you know, we talk. Maybe I'm 2%. Maybe I'm 2% Aito, like, deep inside. In my soul. I think that's all humans are, you know? Trading parts of yourself with other people. Oh my god. No, we're not. No! Oh, I'm terrible at this. Mitosis, yeah, like mitosis. Like mitosis. Or is which one is the asexual reproduction one? Like meiosis? I don't know. I stubbed my toe, sis. It's actually an autistic trait to mimic each other's personality. Mimic others' personality, yeah. Yeah. I get that. I do get that. I try to meet people where they are a lot of the time. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. I think that's just what humans are, you know? Swapping souls with each other. Making end up with an art piece of who you are throughout your life. I don't know. I'd rather have less soul of mine left in me than, like, I don't know, than anything else. Because that means I've touched a lot of people in my life. Why am I still... Why am I still... Oh, you're choosing your words so carefully? Not carefully enough. You inevitably become more like the people you spend time with. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. That is correct. That is what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Aito. Thank you, Aito. Hayano, think before you speak. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. I'm just bad at it. I'm just... Hi, Jinsu. How you doing? How you doing? I am not... Lilith, I swear to God, I will throw you into the lake. There is a lake nearby. I will throw you into it. Listen.
Or great Hayano Ch spoken. In out of context clips.
No one clip that. It's fine. No one, listen, no one's gonna clip that. It's gonna be fine. No one's gonna clip that. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. No one's gonna clip that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna drink water and pretend that I didn't just fumble that entire sentence twice. Listen, we need everyone in this community. Everyone is as valuable as the other person, and I love all of my community members in the very not parasocial normal way. In the very listen to me, in the very normal, not parasocial way, okay? I enjoy being around chat, and I like their company, yes, but in the very normal, not parasocial way. Yes. Yes. Good. That being said, I recently got a jar.
Shiny.
And these jars are called... Yes, shiny.
Shiny.
These jars are very shiny.
Shiny.
They are indeed very shiny.
Shiny.
They are these Kilner jars. And I was like, a jar? yes, a jar. It's like got like the lid that screws and then like the inner part of the lid, and they go like that together. You know? They go like that together. A what? Aito, I'm coming for you. Aito, I'm coming. This one's extra secure. It's extra secure. I'm putting you in the jar. You're going in the jar. You're doing what? No! Someone's gonna clip all of the stuff. Everyone's gonna clip all of the stuff from this and just make a compilation of me saying horrible things to my friends. Hello, Killer! Hello! How you doing? Can you go a little back? What do you mean? Am I too close for you? Am I too close for you right now? You got an issue with how close I am? You got an issue with how close I am to the screen? I'll get closer. I'm gonna get closer, actually. I'm gonna get closer. Hi. Hello. Is this hello? Hello? Hello. Hello. I'm glad. Hello, Digimari! Hi, Digi! Hello!
Thousand Yard Stare.
Truly, 1000 Yard Stare. Hello. I'm staring at you with my big old eyes. My big eyes. I'm staring at you with my big eyes. Ah. Okay, I'm back up now. Oh, I'm down here. Hello. 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 Okay, there we go. There we go. We get up to wacky little shenanigans here, actually. I'm still in bed. I was afraid I might have missed you. Never. I'm here. I'm here. Too much cuteness for one stream. Listen, I've warned you time and time again, chat. I am the cutest in the world. And don't you ever forget it. Hello, Hannah. How are you? I'm well. How am I? I'm doing well. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. I wonder what Hayano is thinking in that head. Usually terrible things. War crimes, actually. You know, war crimes? Probably war crimes. Actually, I'll tell you what I'm mostly thinking about. It's like, there's so many things that, like, I've read, like, as some of you know, I draw a little, just a little bit, not a lot. Not like that was my entire life for a while there. I draw a little bit. And,
War crimes? Like eating inedible objects?
Maybe eating inedible objects. Geneva Convention? More like Geneva Suggestion. Now you're speaking my language. If I could wiggle my fingers and be like, I would. So I had a what was I gonna say? I draw a little. And tax evasion is crazy. You know, tax evasion. I draw a little for legal reasons. I do not commit tax evasion. I don't even make enough to worry about taxes, actually. I do not commit tax evasion because I cannot commit tax evasion, and if I could, I would not. For legal reasons, okay? Okay? Cool. So, I draw. Hayano only works at the cafe, and also doing this, and the cafe is a non-profit. The cafe does not make profit. The cafe does not make profit. That's how you're meant to say it. The cafe does not make profit. It's just an imaginary place for people to stay. It's just an imaginary place for people to sit and stay while they're watching my stream. Thank you for redeeming your point taxes, Kai. They will be They will go back into the community and definitely not into my pocket when no one's watching. The lion does not concern himself with profit. You're very correct. So the drinks are free?
Google Maps
Yes.
says otherwise.
Can you imagine if there's a place called Hayano Müller's Cafe on Google Maps? That would be very funny. But yes, the drinks have always been free. All for the love of the game. Iris! Hello! Study lurking today. Hope you have a good time studying. By the way, I love the new emote. I'm glad. I'm so happy. Alec did an amazing job. So, sorry. As I was saying, I draw sometimes. What was I saying? Why did I start I draw sometimes? What was I gonna say about it? God damn it. God damn it. Heck. I completely forgot. Take your time, Kai! Also, I saw someone ask, are you real or AI? I am as anime as it gets, baby. No AI here. Just a girl with a bad personality. And a girl with a bad personality and a lot of sillies. No AI here. No. We support real artists in this house. I'm using your new and old emojis on Discord everywhere. Yeah! Everywhere on Discord. No, it made sense to me. Don't worry about it. Take your time, Niji. Take your time, Niji. But yes. What was I gonna say before? I have no idea. Someone asked about comics. Anime is real though. In our heart. In our heart. I mean, it is technically real in like, it being made and stuff. But, like, I mean, like, anime characters being in real life. Or maybe I am in real life. You want me to be in real life? If you want Hayano to be in real life, you can ask to have me appear at conventions. If you have a local convention who can host VTubers, recommend me and I will do my best. This has been a shameless sellout message. But yes. AI stands for awesome, innit? I'm AI. Yes, because you're I-toe. I'm scared that someone's gonna put Hayano Müller Cafe somewhere on Google Maps now. I'm a little concerned that this is gonna have to be something that I'm worried about. To be honest, I guess I never came up with a cafe name. I remember that it used to be in 2020.
Hayano Müller is touching us all while she and Psy balls inside of us.
No. This is a family friendly stream. This is a family friendly stream. No. Will you sue me if I do? No, I don't have a patent for Hayano Müller. But you know. Jolly old Hayano's milk and crumpets, indeed. Traveling to Antarctica just for free drinks. Then you will never stop me! I think it would be really fun to get big enough one day that I could, like, actually do a cafe collab or something. But, like, I think you have to be, like, ridiculously big for that. Do you know what I'm saying? You have to be like, whoa, the biggest. Whoa. And I'm like, damn, that's hard. That's hard. That's hard to be that cool. Not in a, I guess like long-term goals can be a thing. But I'm always, do you know what? I'm gonna tell you something that I'm very vulnerable about. And you might not believe me when I say this, because some of you know a lot about the flesh mech behind Hayano. But I'm actually someone who has very, very bad commitment issues. I am terrible at committing to something. The minute something becomes like a big grand dream, I immediately get so scared I like anxiety piss my pants and no pout. The minute that something becomes like a genuine like oh wow, this is like a dream that is possible to hold in my hands. I go, throw it away. Leave. And I think that's a lot of streaming has been exposure therapy with that in a very positive way. I feel very positive about the exposure therapy you were all giving me, because even though I want to run away, even though I want to desperately run away, I am very easily guilt tripped. For those who don't know much about the flesh mech behind Hayano, my partner genuinely guilt trips me by saying, "Oh my god, could you imagine if you didn't stream today and Niji was like really looking forward to your stream, or like like Killer was looking for a little energy boost popping into your stream for a little bit, or maybe Sai might pop in," and I'm like, and then it's like the deep cuts. Then it's like, oh my god, what if you streamed today and Frost was around for like Frost was suddenly around again, and then if you didn't stream today, he wouldn't be able to watch your stream. And I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. How dare you? So it's kind of nice exposure therapy in the way of like, someone says something, like my partner or my roommate will go, "Oh man, but like, what if they felt really let down that you didn't stream today?" And I go, "Oh, you fucker. Fine. I'm streaming today." So it's been good exposure therapy in that way. And it's been terrifying exposure therapy in the way of like how many people like have actually like shown up and continue to show up. Guilt tripping does sound cool until you start to feel bad about not streaming. Yeah, that is a concern. But with me, it's like, even if I feel bad about not streaming, I know that no matter what, the next week, I'm going to come back to it. Because oh god, this is gonna sound stupidly cheesy, and I'm being stupidly vulnerable right now. Ah, everyone cover their eyes. Everyone cover their ears. I love doing this. I really love doing this. Like, really love doing this. And, I don't think I could ever not do it, really. All cards down on the table. This is something that completes me in a way I don't think I've ever really felt. I am gonna hydrate now. I'm gonna hydrate and pretend that I didn't say that. Thank you for the hydrate, terrific Ivan, for me to be able to leave that conversation. Hayano is a fan of streamers, but she also has fans. It's strange. I've always been a fan first, VTuber second, so, you know.
Shiny.
Yes, it is I, Shiny. Inner peace, indeed. The inner peace to enjoy what you're doing. I feel very blessed. Ads. Twitch makes me run ads every hour to disable pre-roll, which means you don't get pesky ads when you first come into the stream. However, they take about 3 to 4 minutes. I always pause what we're doing. I'll go to a be right back screen. I'll take a stretch. In situations where I'm a little bit enraptured, I might forget to. Please forgive me. But it allows me to make sure that people don't get hammered with ads when they first enter the stream, and stuff like that really does make quality of life. It really does genuinely like help people like get in here, get immediately to know what I am, who I am, what we're doing here, get to know the community. It's so fun. Unless they raid in the middle of ads, which I'm terrible for doing. I have the worst timing when I raid out. Quick, someone let me out of the jar while we're on break. Do not. I think I'll take my leave. It's been good to watch a new VTuber. Bye-bye, Terrific Ivan. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for popping in. Forced to watch Dutch McDonald's ads. Hayano! Yes, that is me. That is I. That is I. Yeah. Maybe I'll remember what drawing story I was gonna tell. I actually do draw a lot of Hayano. It's just those sketches never see the light of day because they're like very silly and just me exploring Hayano's little design things. But I did want to say something about that, so I'll have to think carefully about everything. I also want to add like noises to some of the stuff, like little blip bloops. I do want to add them. You should totally post your art. Maybe, I don't know. Like the sketchbook sketches are always very silly, or like projects that I kind of plan out and then I want to work on. So I also should add blip bloops to redeems. It would be so much better to have like a noise cue while I'm playing games, so I know a redeem has happened and I don't have to stare at the screen like staring at the screen for any case. Any case, you know, any case, run, watch, stare, squint. Why are you old now? Oh, you don't like when I'm doing this voice. Hayano Hagok. Listen, I already get boomer enough. Because I don't keep up with social media as much as I should. Listen, here's what I do. I grab my phone. I look at Twitter. I go to the search bar. Sometimes I scroll on For You page, but not enough. I go to the search bar. I use the recently viewed profiles at the top of the search bar. Sometimes Twitter gets rid of those, so I have to go, okay, let me cycle through all of the people that I want to see. Find account, click. Scroll through tweets. VV, find account, click, scroll through tweets. Shoo. Literally, there was I wrote a tweet about this, but then I didn't post it because I got embarrassed because like I was still trying to like not overly say the things I do. Grab phone, open Twitter, search bar, recently viewed profiles, cycle for accounts. Yep, that's me. Sometimes For You page. Hello, Noah. Well, hi. Alright, ads are gonna start in 15 seconds. So I will tell you the rest of the story about how I kind of embarrassed myself in front of my roommate, doing said thing. So ads will happen in 4 seconds. I will switch to BRB screen and you will miss nothing. So I'll see you guys after the ad break. Hello! Hey, hi, hello! My name is Hayano, and welcome back. Let me lower the volume. Let me swap to back to the video. So as I was saying before break, I have a habit with Twitter, which is I go up, I open it on my phone, I type in people's names. So there was one time where even if you keep rotating through those like accounts at the top of your tab, I was like, I was sitting there and I was like, I walk downstairs, okay. I sit at LLL couch. I sit at couch. I type in name. And as you know, as people know, I am a Just Friends group stan. If you don't know about Just Friends, do check them out. They're a very cool Twitch group. And I like watching them a lot, and I like hanging around their streams a lot. So if you see me, don't be weird. If you see me, if you see me there, don't be weird. Just interact with me like another normal viewer person. So I was looking, like I said, looking on Twitter, and I was like retyping in names, and I got to Shumi. So the thing with Shumi is Shumi has a lot of U's in their name, and I can never remember exactly how many there are, but if I don't type it out specifically the way it comes up on the username, it doesn't show up on my Twitter. It doesn't, like, it shows me a bunch of random accounts I don't follow, and I'm like, can you please just show me the accounts I follow? So I'm sat there, and I'm like, shoo, and I'm just sat on the couch, typing into my phone different variations of Shumi. And I'm there, I'm sat there, I'm typing, and I'm just saying shoo over and over. Bookmark their pages on your browser. I'm on my phone, so I can't bookmark the pages because I'm on my phone. And the thing that does the recently viewed keeps clearing randomly for me, even though I'm using it like every day. So I'm sat there, and I'm like, shoo. And my roommate at this time had apparated and was eating a bowl of cereal on the table. And they look over at me, and they go, and they're silent, and they're just staring at me. And I go, yes. And they go, I don't think you're gonna find a new pair of shoes just by softly cooing shoe into your phone. And I had been cooing aloud as I'd been typing, and they thought that I was looking for shoes, as in, like, I was looking for shoes. So I was sat there for like a full 5 minutes.
Does Hayano have Blue Sky?
I do have Blue Sky, yes. It should be in the social links. All of my social links are in the social links. I don't use it a lot, but I do have it. I think I have it set up so that, like, my scheduled videos go up on there, and that's about it. I don't use it, I will say. Just because the app on my phone is a little bit awkward to use. And I'm like an app person for social medias. I don't like going on computers. Listen, computer social media, bad. Phone social media, good. Well, not good, but acceptable, you know? Phone social media, okay to deal with. Better,
Shiny.
Yes, better. You get it, Aito. Phone social media, better. PC social media, bad. PC social media, terrible. PC
Shiny.
social media makes me cry. Yes, I am very shiny today. Still bad, yeah. Still bad. Still bad. Just less mentally, Desktop social media is, I have to schedule posts. I have to do work. I cannot get distracted. Phone social media is, phone social media. Easy to get distracted. But yes, my roommate truly thought I was looking for shoes, and I didn't know the name of whatever shoe I was looking for. Which, by the way, I did recently get new shoes. I did recently get new shoes. I got a new pair. I don't know if you guys know this, but Doc Martens recently had a sale on. They had a sale on, so I got new shoes, and I got platform boots, and I like them a lot. I don't usually get platforms. Usually I'm too scared to get platforms because, as some of you know, I walk around with my cane. I walk around with my cane, so I don't get to wear heels a lot because I'm scared that I'm gonna fall over or like lose my balance. But with the platforms that I tried, the Doc Marten platforms, they're actually like quite comfy and they're quite like flat. They're like flat. Platform boots. I fell in love with Evo Girl.
Shiny.
Listen, I have really unfortunate news about the flesh mech behind Hayano. I have really unfortunate news. I have really unfortunate news. We are polar opposite aesthetics, actually. We are polar opposite aesthetics. Evo Hayano model when? No, I don't think I'd do that. Hayano's like bright and happy and I don't like. And it feels right for her to be like bright and happy and I don't like, you know? But I'm the kind of person who gets new shoes like every like 5 years when my shoes are actually worn out. Remind me to get a picture at some point, but on my current Doc Marten boots, the back is so worn down that half of the heel is like curved and missing. Half of the heel is like fully missing because it was worn down so much from how I walk with my cane. Samesies, yeah! Opposite aesthetic IRL to model is some of the funniest gap mode that exists. Hayano say so. Indeed, Hayano is such a pastel baby. Of course, I still get Hayano to wear black sometimes. Like I'm literally wearing black in this model, because I cannot get away totally from the soul inside me that says he black clothing is cool. I could never have one pair of shoes and kill them. Tell you what, I did get a second pair of shoes when I graduated because I as some of you know, when you graduate in the UK, you a lot of the time there's like a formal dress code, right? And a lot of people in my class graduated in like dresses and stuff. Like most of the girls, I think all of the girls actually graduate in like these kind of like nice, pretty looking dresses and stuff. I could not find a dress I wanted to wear for graduation, so I wore a button-up black like shirt and like these like kind of like formal pants, like suit pants, but they had like kind of like a very subtle like plaid to them, and I had to get loafers for that. So that's the other pair of shoes I own, which is loafers with a tiny little like they also have like a platform to them, but I found these like I said, suit pants that I absolutely fell in love with. So on the day I was rocking black button-up long sleeve. I uncuffed and rolled up the sleeves. I was so unprofessional. I was so unprofessional at my own graduation. Jesus Christ. I'd uncuffed and like rolled up the sleeves. And I had like a waistcoat on. I literally rolled up suit pants, waistcoat, button-up shirt, and literally the dress code for going, because it was like held at this really like fancy place. Like, we didn't do graduation in like just the school. It was like the university held it in like this fancy big like hall. So the dress code was girls should be wearing like a dress and stuff. And I remember my one of my like lecturers eyeing me before I went to go get my gown, and I was like, you're not gonna see if I have a dress underneath in this gown. This gown covers everything. And they were like, okay, yeah, all right, whatever. And I was like, good. Don't fuck with me today. That sounds like you looked hella good. No, I've always been a bit scruffy. I've always been a bit scruffy, and kind of lent more towards like, again, I say Hayano is polar different, not because like I'm like goth. I don't think I'm particularly goth. I'd more say I'm like just traditionally alternative. And so yeah. Traditionally alternative is a good way to put it. I do love my Uggs though. I'll wear cabled knit Uggs until they're destroyed. My maternal figure is a similar way, which is why every time she has got new Uggs, they've been passed down to me. And for a while there, I was like, rockin' barely repaired Uggs. If there was any life left in them, they would go to me. And I like Uggs. I do like Uggs. They just don't really overly like my personal style. But then again, I have been changing my style up again recently. Even though like I'm still pretty firm on dyeing my hair. I have been trying to work more like jumpers, and like I've been called librarian core recently, which is very funny. But yes, I have been settling into more like comfy librarian core clothes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not gonna lie to you. I've been, they're coming for me. I have been falling more into that like that brand of clothing for the time being. It's not that I don't like dresses, by the way. There is plenty of pictures of me in dresses and stuff. It's just some days I feel more like masculine rather than feminine, which is why like flesh mech is confusing. Does the cafe sell books now? Really? I'd love the idea that there's a little bookshelf that people put, like, you know, what, book swaps where people leave a book and pick up a book. That would be cute to have in the corner of a cafe. Like, someone leaves a book, is like, I'm done with this book. Here, someone else have it. I'm gonna take this book. There was a period of my life. They're coming for me again. They haven't found me yet. But they're trying. Hoodies are my thing. I have a sea of hoodies. Big oversized ones. Yes! I do actually own an oversized big hoodie. And I mean oversized. It's fucking huge. And it's because in my first year, back in my first year of uni. Hiya, that's an ambulance. How can you tell? You can tell? I can't tell. I'm pretty bad. I can't tell. Yeah, my friends always say the way I dress is cozy soft girl, but I have no idea what that means. I imagine it's like kind of like light academia. The cops are disguised as ambulance drivers. Yeah, that's the only way they're gonna be able to get me to do anything for them. Yeah, I'm surprisingly well up on aesthetics and fashion. there was a period of time in my life where I've always been like, oh god, I'm gonna sound so cringe saying this, Jesus. I'm saying kind of cringe saying this, but there was a time in my life that for the trans people in my life, I was like, they're like, hey, can you help me pick out some clothes? And that was like my version of allyship, which was like, hey, do you want to go shopping together? And that was, and now I'm a lot more outspoken. I wasn't as outspoken as I should have been when I was younger. But my quiet allyship was, hey, do you want to go shopping? Let me pick you out some cute clothes. I'm a lot louder now about like, but I do cringe at that being like the thing that I thought was like being a big ally. Now it's like, no, I could be a big ally in like ways that actually matter as well. It's not like I have to hide but what I'm doing. I guess it's just because at the time a lot of the people I knew weren't out, so I was trying to meet them where they were with it. But I think I definitely could have done more for those people. And then there is like that kind of like sour note about that of like, why did I just leave it at that? I should have done more. And I think that's why I'm as outspoken as I am now, because I felt like I wasn't really doing enough on that level. I guess that's cringe to say, because it's like, I don't know. Everyone's on the, oh my god, everything's performative now, and if you talk about it, it's performative, but that's just, I've learned to be louder. I've learned to be louder about it, because I think we have to be louder about it now. Those people deserve someone to take the heat, and I'm very much willing to do it. Nah, you're fine. I'm so awkward. I'm so awkward about talking about things I do, because I'm like, I don't wanna be like, I want to be one of those guys that like, here's all these cool ways that I've genuinely helped people in my life, because it's like, I hate people looking at me when I'm doing nice things. Whoa, something is going on. Something must be going on, Jesus. Yeah, I don't really, there's a lot of stories I have of like, me kind of getting into trouble for doing stuff, and then me being like, well, F you then. As I said last Just Chatting stream, I was a bit of a delinquent. Partially because I was called a delinquent, and so I became the very thing they did not want me to be. But partially because I became a delinquent because I got tired of conforming to the things that they said made sense. And one of such ways that I became a huge delinquent was I actually got in a quote-unquote fight with someone. I got in a quote-unquote fight with someone. There was this guy who used to run up to, like, some of the girls in class, right? You merely adopted delinquency. I was born in it, molded by it. Yeah. So there was this, in high school, there was this, like, kind of group of girls who... quiet. I'd like to say a lot of them were neurodivergent, but they were, like, kind of the girls that people would, like, traditionally pick on. And I was definitely one of those girls that people would traditionally pick on. Do not get me started in the amount of times I got, like, sucker punched in the stomach. People learn that if you punch people in the stomach, it doesn't really leave as much of a trace as other places, and they adopted that. But there was one guy who was like a very outwardly bullying people. Like a lot of girls, and will hide behind a lot of teenage girls, bullies. Let me say this correctly. A lot of teenage girl bullies will hide behind their boyfriends because it's easier to make someone else do something for you than it is to actively like bully someone else as a girl. So there was this one guy who was on the rugby team, and he used to freak the girls out who would be bullied by like running up to them like he was gonna tackle them, stopping in front of them, holding his fists to their face, and then laughing if like they flinched or freaked out. I was not about it. What a prick. Yeah, total prick. Total prick. I was not about that. So, the first time he did it to me, I fully flinched. I'm not even gonna like play it cool or anything. I fully flinched the first time he did it. And like all of his friends found it the funniest shit ever, like how scared I looked. And that's because some of his friends actually had punched me at that point. So I fully thought that he was just gonna do it in front of everyone. So I backed up, but I made a vow to myself, right? I made a vow to myself I was never gonna fucking take that again. So the next time he did it, which admittedly wasn't for a while, because the novelty of doing it to each of the people who were getting bullied and seeing them freak out was better than repeatedly doing it to the same person. But the next time he did it to me, I got in a lot of trouble because Grandad Hayano used to pick me up from the bus station, and he saw me come home with a lot of injuries. So he kind of was teaching me ways to avoid people, like kind of dodge people, or like to subtly kind of step out of their way. So he taught me this thing that if someone is coming out at you with an outstretched fist, it's very easy to step to the side and essentially trip them up. So the next time he did that, I stepped to the side, I stuck my foot out, and I braced his fist with my hand, and I stepped to the side because I knew he'd stop. But I knew if I tripped him, he wouldn't be able to stop his momentum. So I stepped to the side, walked kind of close to him, and tripped him over as he was like doing it. And the issue with this is that he went flying into the wall. He went flying into the wall, and I don't think he broke anything. He did not break anything. But he absolutely took a fucking slam into the wall. And I just fully walked away. I just fully walked away from the situation. Please tell me you laughed as he ate shit. Honestly, I barely fucking remember. I was just, you know when you're that, like, rage-shaking silence? I just remember, like, staring at him and then just walking away. Because I was like, I cannot stay here. I am gonna stomp this stupid guy's head in if I stay here. Because at that point, I'd been dealing with, like, 2 to 3 years of complete bullshit. I got pretty hard in trouble for it. The only thing that saved me was that I was kind of sick at the time, and I was in and out of hospital. So I kind of reasoned the case of, like, he was fucking around with his friends. I just stepped out of the way. What did they expect me to do? Like, I didn't hit him. I just, like, kind of, like, stepped out of the way. Thank you, Lilith! I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you when I'm back. Yes, I miss you while you're gone. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I hope I get to see you on the Monday that I'm back and tell you all of the stories. All of the stories. I should have done it. Only if there's no one around.
Shiny. Shiny.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember reasoning that, like, how do you expect someone with my health issues to throw this guy into a wall? Because that's what he was saying I'd done to him. That I'd, like, thrown him into the wall. Which is insane. He was, like, twice my size.
Please stay safe so you can return to being in us and empty your balls.
I will be safe, do not worry. Yes, so I remember reasoning, how would I have lifted him up and thrown him into the wall? I am like, he is twice the size of me and I'm sick. I need a cane to walk around, but you won't let me have it because you're worried that I'm gonna hit someone with it. So, you know, that was fun. Like I said, I've never done anything particularly cool. If he's saying that he's admitting how much of a loser he was to the teachers, imagine the teacher's inner reaction to him saying like that. I have no idea, man. Like, our school was like, our high school was like kind of like sports forward TM. So a lot of the teachers didn't really like me because I skipped all my PE lessons. Eventually it got to the point where I just got allowed to skip the PE lessons and I could just go into the library and do whatever I want. But the only reason they started allowing me to do that was because I'd done it so much and they could never find me and punishing me would never really work out for them, that they were just like, okay, you could just not go to PE. You're clearly not gonna go. We've had this conversation so many times of like, hey, the amount of PE that you're expecting me to do is making me flare up and get incredibly ill. So can you either A, expect that I'm gonna do less, or B, you know, don't make me go PE. Ha! But yes. Big cane sword. Could you imagine big cane sword? Love PE, always brought along a guitar with me. How on earth did you get away with that? How on earth? How on earth? No, they were very strict about PE, so they were not impressed with me not having to do it, to the point where I'm pretty sure that's why my head of year wouldn't let me have a cane, because he genuinely thought that he genuinely thought I was gonna hit someone with it. How did the teachers react after he squealed like a pig? Honestly, they didn't really care. I'm gonna level with you, Iris. They had pure favorites in that school, and people got away with shit they should not have gotten away with. Like, they had a form where they put all of, like, the quote-unquote delinquent kids which is where I was, like once I got into year 9, the form room I was put with was like every one of the delinquents. So kids who didn't show up to classes, kids who skipped classes, kids who did like stuff in the bathrooms. They basically just grouped us all up together. Even like as as terrible as it sounds, they fully grouped together the delinquent kids and the special ed kids. They like fully just put them all in one room and let them like have like mornings on their own, because like we'd get told to go to the hall for like announcements and stuff, and half of our form would just like leave instead of going to announcements. We got in so much verbal trouble that they actually just started ignoring us in announcements in the hall. Like whenever we'd like actually turn up for announcements in the hall, it'd be fine, but realistically there'd be like 4 people of the class there. This does not spark joy. No, it doesn't. It did not spark joy. But I still enjoyed some of the time I had. Especially because when I got sick, I had to have a bunch of time off of school. And so when I came back, everyone kind of assumed that it would be the same way, if that makes sense. Like nothing would change. That nothing would be different. That I would still be like a tiny little pushover. And well, I was not a tiny little pushover. I had fully committed to being a little shit at that point. So a lot of the girls who were like kind of picked on and stuff, I just kind of brought us all together as a friendship group, and every time anyone would come nearby, I would stance up to them and be like, "Can I help you?" And sure, they were weird kids. Don't get me wrong. We were all weird kids, right? They were all. Hello, Potato. Greeting from Belarus? Am I saying that right? Am I saying that? Belarus? I think that's how that's said. I'm sorry, I'm terrible at pronouncing things, but welcome in. Slay Queen. It wasn't really as cool as that. It was mostly just a bunch of girls, a couple of guys who were just kind of taking gentle respite in each other's company. I'm sorry, I do not speak Russian, so I do not know what that means. I'm very sorry. Very sorry. I believe that's Russian. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, I don't understand. Google translated. Okay, now there will be an experiment. What will happen if I write in Russian? Like I said, I don't speak Russian. I'm really sorry. But I hope you find, if you're looking for a VTuber who speaks Russian, I hope you find one. But I appreciate you coming in and leaving a message. I just can't really read stuff like that. But I will Google Translate. I just prefer if we can keep the chat in English, just so that we can moderate it properly. Just so that I'm very conscious about keeping this place very warm and safe for everyone involved. So you know, I'm really sorry. I hope you find a Russian-speaking community if that's what you're looking for. Yes, that's correct. Belarus is after Poland, before Russia. Ah, that makes sense. Also, thank you, Iris, for the Google Translate. I really appreciate it. But yeah, we had a lot of company. And don't get me wrong, like I said, we were all weird kids. Like, one of the girls would, like, unironically, like, bark at people who got too close. But I always was like, hey, you're the one who bullied her into having to do that. Because you bullied her for not talking because she's, like, mute. She was nonverbal. So the only way she could, like, tell people to fuck off, essentially, was she started barking at them. And I used to, like, really crack down on people over it, because I'd be like, hey, you're the one who pushed the non-verbal girl into finding any way to assert her boundaries. Go fuck yourself. So anytime anyone said anything about that girl, I was, like, on her side, because I was like, you were the fuckers who pushed her boundaries so far that she had to find any way to be able to communicate with you in a way you would understand and back off from. That's not her fault. She's not weird. You're creeps for pushing her boundaries that much. You were the issue. You leave her alone. And of course, I understand. Like, I understand why someone would, like, see, like, oh, she's barking at us, what a freak kind of energy. But, like, everyone knew she was nonverbal. Teachers would try to get her to, like, answer questions and stuff. And, like, purposefully get her to answer questions. Like, pick her out when she didn't have her hand up, when she was, like, not, like... She was just minding her business, taking notes and stuff, and they'd always pick on her to answer, no matter what, because they were like, oh my god, if we get her to answer if we force her to answer in front of all of these people, then she'll magically get better. And it's like, no, that's not how nonverbal autism works. That's not how nonverbal autism works. Like, that's not how nonverbal autism works. I got into a lot of fights with teachers over that, because, like, I got into a lot of fights with teachers over that. I really did. I got a lot of detentions over it, because I would just, like, stand up and answer for her. I'd always give her a side eye in any classes we were together, and if she looked at me, like, panicked or anything, I would always stand up and be like, I know the answer. Even if I didn't, because I was hella anxious, don't get me wrong, but the idea of, like, this non-verbal, but one of the nicest people I knew, just being absolutely exploited for, like, some kind of, like, joke, or some kind of, like, joy, or, like, some kind of, like, art project or educational project pissed me the fuck off. I was like, fuck you. Go eat a dick. I had a problem with that in primary and a little bit of secondary. Damn, you're actually a hero, Haya. As an adult now, I'm a little worried that I'm a little worried that I am a little worried that I may have set her development back by not letting those things, like, not letting her figure it out herself. 'Cause we don't really keep in contact anymore. But when I did see her, I saw her once in like, college. Like, she'd, like, come over to our college for, like, a mixer day, and she was talking fine. Like, genuinely, she was talking fine. Like, I think she'd finally found, like, her own beat. Like, a lot of people still kind of, like, giggled at, like, her stuttering and stuff, but, like, compared to how I knew her, I was, like, so genuinely impressed. I was, like, crazy, like, proud of her. In such a dumb little way. I felt like it felt weird to be proud of her, but, like, I don't know, we never talked about it. We never, like, addressed what had happened in high school. I just asked her if she was okay, and she said she was fine. So I left it there. I wasn't gonna be like, oh man, did I do too much when we were younger? Was I too much protective? I just advocated for the people around me where I could, I guess. And I think it's because, in a way, I felt not advocated for at all. There were so many times that when I was younger in high school that I had that moment of floundering, of looking around whenever I'd gone nonverbal or whenever I was struggling with overstimulation. And there wasn't anyone there. And they didn't believe that I was struggling in any way because I was a smart kid. I was a gifted child. I just wasn't applying myself. And I think after I got sick and I came back, that's the thing that really changed. I decided I wasn't going to do that anymore. I was going to be the person that I had needed for people. And there were a lot of people that I just left to rot, you know? I left to be stuck in their own situations because I couldn't see past my anger for things they'd done to me. But there were plenty of people who weren't my friend. Like, there were plenty of people who weren't my friend, you know? That I still helped in different ways. Hold on, I'm gonna BRB just a minute. I had someone's at the door. Hello, I'm back. Sorry, there was no one else in the house to pick up that. Hey, Potato. Hi. Let me... Yes. I was literally just gonna type that, so... Give me a second. I'm gonna Google Translate that. There we go. I have Google translated that. There we go. Okay. There we go. Alright. Nice, yeah. Hehe. So, yes. I'm glad I could be a safety net for people. Is all I meant. I think that's I think doing that in high school and then doing that in uni. I think college was a bit of a blip for me because I was so tired after high school of like not being accepted anywhere that I got into this group and I didn't really try and reach out of it. I mean, I met some of like my lifelong friends from that group, but I kind of gave up on reaching out. And I got pretty agoraphobic during that time. So, yay. Not to bring the mood down, so I'm not gonna get into it, but it was a rough time. It was a kind of bleh time. And then I got to uni and I was like, fuck it. Fuck it. Back from shower in the jar. Did we just fill the jar with water, shake it around like and then pour it out? Yeah, the nice thing happened when I was nonverbal, when a bunch of stories about the US Quiet Kid memes were circling. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. I had a weird time in college. For those who don't know, which is pretty much everyone, I was going to study botany. I don't know what we're on, but I was a creepy quiet kid in middle school. We were talking a little bit more about my high school days, and me turning into the full delinquent that the teachers didn't really like. And then we were talking about college days, talking about, I was actually going to go into botany. My family had always, yes, my family had always, deemed me as the smart kid, so there was a lot of pressure. Hi, Kai. Yes, I am having a great day, thank you. And I will see you next stream. I will see you next Monday. Ads alert. Yes, ads alert. Twitch makes me run ads every hour to disable pre-roll so you don't get ads when you first come in for the first time. They take about 3 to 4 minutes, and I'll always go on a BRB break when they do come up. Bye bye. But today has been fun, and I am conscious I don't want to blah blah blah. By the way, hi, have you seen the new game Dispatch? It's so good. Was wondering if I could put in viewer submits. I have been playing Dispatch, just off of stream. Alpha is way into it, so feel free to chuck it in viewer submits. But Alpha is way into it and stole me to play it. Literally, so me and Alpha do this thing where when I need to get some work done, we'll sit in a call together and we do this a lot. I do this with a lot. Like Teddy, I do this with Cole, I do this with Alpha. And we sit in a call, we do work, and Alpha had dispatch open. And he had just completed his run, and he went, "Hey, Haya! Hey, Haya! You would like this game." And I went, "Okay, maybe I'll consider playing it on stream." And he was like, well, why don't we do a test run of a chapter and just see? And because I know that sometimes you want to play games on stream, but then you're not totally sure if they're stream games or not. So we'll play a chapter together. And I was like, I should really be doing work, but okay, I'm a little bit tired out. I'll go sit down in my non sit down chair at my not kills my back chair. And we'll play a singular chapter. We played 3 chapters. I'm getting dragged into a call tonight to play chapter 4. Oh my god. The things I would do for Robert Robertson. The things I would do to that man. We need to talk about it after. Real. Okay. Alright. Same. Oh, he's so baby girl. He's so baby girl. Ooh, the things I would do for that man. I was considering doing like an on-stream playthrough. But the issue with an on-stream playthrough is a lot of people have like an idea about how they want to play the game, and that's a very backseatable game, unfortunately. So I found with the No I'm Not Human, especially yesterday, a lot of people have like very deep opinions about how these games should be played. So I'm not sure if I want to do like an episodic thing. I'm unsure for the time being, because people tend to be like, well, I think that was a bad decision. Because I don't play games I would play games apparently congruent to how everyone else plays games. Yeah, that's true. No, that's so fine with me. However, I will definitely just chat shit about the game, because someone earlier was like, "Oh my god, how do you feel about comics?" And I'm like, I've never really, like, I'm not super into superheroes at level. My favorite Superman is Spider-Man, purely because I just like the cut of his jib. Yeah, fuck it. I think heroism does start with your friendly neighborhood guy, you know? I think heroism starts in your local area. Be a hero to the people around you. That's literally the only reason I like Spider-Man. Which is why I'm like kind of struggle with Tom Holland's Spider-Man, because oh god, I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this, but I do struggle with Tom Holland's Spider-Man because he just feels like the stakes escalated way too quickly. And it feels like he doesn't have that same bond with his community. Like, his community was like 4 people and a bunch of heroes. But it is ads, so I need to go on BRB. So I'm gonna run away before I get crucified for that opinion. But I do enjoy a good Spider-Man. I'm in love with Ant-Man for no particular reason. Oh, I see you have a type, actually. That does make sense, you do have a type. I'm trying to wait till ads actually... My ads are like fully fecked. It's like 2 seconds till ads, and then the ads don't start, and I'm like, okay. Alright, I'm sending you to the BRB hole. Goodbye. See you in a sec. hello! My name is Hayano, and welcome back from the ad break. Hello. Oh, ooh, shh, pretend you didn't see that. I am a professional who has not done any scuff whatsoever! Welcome back! Hello! Hi! Hey, hi, hello! Yes, yes, yes. Oh, man. Oh, man. Ooh, I'm getting a little jittery, because I have a feeling we're in our last hour. We're in our last hour, which means I will not be streaming for like a week, and I'm like, rubbing my hands. That's so scary. That's so scary. That's so scary after like all of the growth and all of the time we've had together. It feels scary. I'm not gonna lie. It feels nervous. Nerve-wracking. Oh. Oh. See what? I'm kinda nervous. I'll have to, Y'all sleeping on Gambit, Remy LeBeau? It must be LeBeau, right? Remy LeBeau. See, like I said, I don't really know a whole lot about heroes, but I do know I've played a significant amount of Marvel Rivals in my life, which is not recently. I've not been active in the recent community. And a little bit of Avengers, a little bit of Marvel, and then Dispatch. So I'm not like super into the comic book scene or anything. One of my friends is like not super into, but into. So they like send me a lot of like stuff, stuff that they do, stuff that they read. They send me random panels, and I'm like, wow, that's a hot man, cool. And they're like, hey, is this gonna actually get you like into reading comic books? And I'm like, no. I'm going to stick to my manga and manhwa. Thank you. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick there. Cause I love me. What have I been reading recently? Obviously, manga-wise, I've been keeping up with One Piece, and that's about it. I need to catch up with Chainsaw Man. I need to catch up with Shiba Inu Room, which I really enjoy. Those are the things I need to catch up on.
Shiny.
Hi, Pen! Welcome in. How was your day? How are you doing? Welcome back. I've been reading manga, yes, but manhwa. I've been reading a lot lately. What have I been reading? I'm trying to remember the over elongated names. I finished Who Made Me Princess a while ago. Yes, Shiny. I finished Who Made Me Princess a little while ago. And I also re-caught up today All Villainesses Are Destined to Die, because I absolutely love Penelope. If there's any manhwa you read, it is All Villainesses Are Destined to Die. It's a little bit dark, it's a little bit grungy. Penelope is a little bit like girl failure at times. It's tragic, it's heartrending. It's bad in all the good ways. It's a little cheesy. It's a little crispy. You can see where it's going, especially now we're in the end game. But up until that point, it's pretty twisty-turny, which is what I quite like about it. It's good, and the art style is fucking phenomenal. If there's any reason to read All Villainesses Are Destined to Die, it's because Penelope is a fucking beautiful female lead. And number two, the art style is stunning. it's horrifying. I've also been reading Stepmother's Marchen. I picked this up a couple of years ago when it was first coming out, and I figured I should, you know, I should catch up with it. Hiya, check DMs, sent you Gambit. I have seen Gambit before. One of my friends is a very big Gambit fan. But yes, he that's a man. That's a pretty man. That's a pretty man. Listen, I am no, well, how do we say this? No chip off my shoulder about pretty men, you know what I'm saying? If there's a pretty man to be looked at, then I'm gonna look at him. I love pretty men. I do like pretty men. I'm not immune to it. I watched all of Attack on Titan 3 weeks with my roommates. I cried so many times. I get that. I could not finish Attack on Titan because there was a time in my life, right, where I was consuming a lot of media that was getting steadily quite tragic, and I just got really upset with it. I really did. I really got upset with it. And because of that, I couldn't really finish a lot of it, and Attack on Titan fell into that category, which I need to go back and properly consume it, because I know I do. But man, there was a lot of tragic media going on, and I was going through a lot of tragedy in my life, and I was like, this is not the time for this. This is, it's not the time for this. But, I am getting to the point where, like, I'm watching stuff now, and I'm catching up on stuff that I know is reasonably tragic, e.g., like, Chainsaw Man. E.g., like, I just finished season 2 of Jujutsu Kaisen. So I'm getting to the point where I'm retempering myself, preparing for shit to be bad, you know? Sometimes I just, like, want happy, soft media. A lot of the slice of life anime that I enjoy is happy and soft and fluffy. I still do, like, a yearly rewatch of Lucky Star. That show is my comfort. No one's taking that away from me. I know some people are like, ooh, Lucky Star's mid. I'm like, I don't care. It is childhood. It is pure. It is teenagehood, actually. Teenagehood. That was my blossoming anime as a teen. It was blessing. It was everything I wanted in an anime. 4 female leads just doing fun things. Love that. Sorry, had to hydrate there. There was no fair way to do it. That's totes fair. Kanata is the goat. Kanata is the goat. You are very right. Love her. Love her. A lot of people didn't know this, but my original usernames were like from Lucky Star, but everyone would assume that it was from Kuroko no Basket. So yeah, you could probably put together what my username was based on, but I'm not gonna fully say it. But that was a common mishap that was said. I also very much love Nichijou. I still need to watch City. I do need to watch City because Nichijou is one of the dearest anime in my soul. Nichijou is so funny. I remember watching it with people who were like, oh, this isn't funny, and me being in the background fucking dying because I thought it was the funniest shit ever. The humor is just so awkward. The humor is just so awkward and like genuine. Do you know what I mean? It's like so awkward, but in a very good way. And it's that kind of like awkward that like it's not so cringe in which you want to like scrunch your face and run away, but it is genuine and fun. I like that. I like that. I will hydrate. Thank you. Thank you, Iris. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a feeling my voice is starting to womble a little bit. My voice is starting to do that thing where I can feel it through my nose, which probably means I've been a little bit too excitable today. Probably been a little bit too excitable about talking to people today. Goodness gracious. Oh wait, hold on. I have like 90 tabs open. Twitch chat, where did you go? Such an excitable rascal. Yes, I am such an excitable rascal. That's like half of my charm. 2 hours of yap yap will do that. Yeah. I need to get better at it. I need to like extend my voice. Make it so that I can talk for longer. Extend it in my soul. But yes, I'm very overly excitable at times. I have a couple of things to run through. Hello, InFame1908. My day is going pretty goddamn well. I'm very blessed to be hanging out with the characters that are chat. I have a couple of announcements to go through. And I need to go through these announcements because, as you know, from tomorrow till the 9th, I will be away. I will not have internet access. I will have no Hayano access to anything. Okay? So. I wonder what's going on. Who knows? Are you a cowgirl? Technically yes, but technically I'm a humanoid that contracted with an earth spirit, and the side effects to said contract was that I ended up with some cow-like features. She's not wearing a cattle rancher hat. I could be. So, right, let me run through these announcements with you. To 5th, 9th, I will not have internet access. I will be scheduling posts. If you see me online, and you'll know because I'll be in Discord. If you see me on Discord, bonk me. Bonk, 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 bonk. No, 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 no. This is so that I can come back and be fully refreshed. I'm not allowed on the internet. I'm meant to be taking an anti-internet break to focus on my physical health. I need a couple of days to focus on my physical health, and that's what I'm taking this for. Cause we done been needed, okay? So, taking a little bit of time off for my physical health. I will be back on the 10th, okay? We will be having a just chatting stream where I talk about things that I did. What do you mean by a couple of days? The 5th till the 9th, I will be gone. No internet access. I will be vanishing. Because my physical health has been really wearing me down, and it's starting to get to the point where it's wearing down my mental health, and everything online is getting a little bit much. So, I'm taking a break. However, there will be shorts. There will be the shorts from the highlights of streams. There will be scheduled stuff. There will be scheduled tweets and stuff. If I come back on that Monday, and I have not written the script to my first, written and edited the ASMR script, if I have not written, recorded, and edited, not fully edited, but written and recorded the ASMR script, I am allowed to be booed. I must release the bonk emote from tier 2 jail. And I must give it to chat, and I must be allowed to be bonked. Because that needs to go out. That needs to go out, and it needs to go to the person who I'm gonna ask to edit it. So if it's not out, I get rioted upon. ASMR Cowgirl. I'm trying to get into ASMR. I'm trying to get into pre-recorded ASMR at least. So if I come back on Monday the 10th, if I come back on Monday and I have not written and recorded that goddamn ASMR, remind me I'm allowed to get the bonk emote out of jail and do that. Can we get a live sample, please? I am not set up to do a live sample of ASMR right now. I do have a little experience. Don't worry. It'll be there. Make sure to drink lots of water and take breaks during recording. It's a lot harder than just talking. Yes. So I need to at least make progress on it, because if I keep avoiding it because I'm like, oh my god, every take is bad, I'm not gonna do anything with it. If I keep doing that, I'm never gonna get it done. So I just need to rip the band-aid, get it done, and get it uploaded. I need to get it done, get it to the person that I'm gonna ask to sound edit it, and then I'm gonna be done. It's done, it's gone, it's leaving. It's being pushed out to the world. So that's that. Release the first take. Anyone know why Cowgirl's the best waifus? I don't, but I am your best waifu because I am the only waifu now. Hee. Did you know it's Oshi Day today? Which means I will now be your Oshi. Haha, you've been here long enough, I'm now your Oshi, get used to it. Because milk helps build strong bones. Yes. Hee. So that's announcement number 1. I need to make progress on my ASMR. Announcement number 2. I need to make progress on scripting the study alarms. I need to make progress on scripting and recording the study alarms. That also needs to be something I have at least scripted. I think that's everything though. But yes, from the 5th till the 10th, well, the 5th till the 9th I'll be gone. I'll be around on the 10th. I'll be streaming on the 10th. Okay? I give you a little kiss on the head. Thank you. Please don't forget about me. Please don't forget about me. Please don't forget about me, smiley face. I'm joking. I know that my beloved chat would never forget about me, but, you know, try not to. There is a bunch of people you can watch while I'm gone. I don't have time to shout all of them out, but seeing as they're here, I'm gonna shout out some of my favorites. Wait, where are my favorites? There we go. Check out Aito. Aito also does ASMR and has a very lovely voice. And they did their first live ASMR yesterday. So if you're interested in that, you should check out the pods. So while I'm gone, check out Aito. While I'm gone, also check out anyone in my Hayano Oshis that pops up. I have an entire Discord, and in my Discord, I have a going live chat called Hayanoshis for every time someone I watch goes live. So I'm probably lurking in there. That is my break time, so I am legally allowed to lurk in there while I'm away. But check any of these people out. Check any of these people out who go live in the Hayano Oshis. And I think that's everything. So I will see you in a week. And we will hopefully I'll be a little bit better physically. Be a little bit better physically. Thank you so much for coming to stream today. I really do appreciate it. I could yap for hours, but unfortunately my throat is in fact dying. Is there anyone live who I know? Is there anyone live who I know? Oh, I like that person and I want to watch their stream, but I'm not rating into them because I'm too awkward. Is there anyone live who I hang out with? Is Love live? No, Love is not live. That's unfortunate. That's a good question. I thank you. I will have a good break. I will have a good break. I'll it's been a while since I've raided into Faye. So I'll raid into Faye. I'll raid into Faye. Okay. There we go. Alright. I hope you treat Faye with as much kindness as you've treated with me today. I gotta raid and run because I gotta get the hell out of here. But I will have a good trip. I hope you have a good break. I hope you have a very, very good time. I will see you all later. Goodbye. I forgot I had to raid. God damn it. I forgot I had to raid out. I forgot I had to raid out. God damn it. It's fine. Shh, 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 shh.